changed my clothes. Probably still have some baby spew on me. Still wearing my mum undies, my mum pants. And yeah, we're just gonna go. Now, all you need is a yoga mat and possibly a spew towel close by so you don't get baby spew on your yoga mat if that happens. So let's just start with little Olive laying down. Olive's 4 months old, so she can roll a little bit. Now, not really professional, so I might go out of the screen a little bit here. But you're going to start, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your chest. I know you probably can't see me, but you get the gist. Just inhale, deeply reaching up. The baby will hopefully start to look at you, and exhale, come down. The baby's starting to cry. Just try and block it out. Inhale and exhale. This is hopefully just as good for you as it is for the baby. Forward fold now. Try and bend your knees here. So really keep a bend in your knees and relax your head down. So round your spine a lot. And then inhale, straighten your back, push your hips back so you should feel a bit of tension in your hamstrings. And smile at your gorgeous little baby. Exhale, fold. Inhale. I think the more noise you make, the better. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Smile. You can make really silly faces and stuff at them. That will definitely help. And then bend your knees as much as you need. Place your hands, step back to a plank position, but then bring your knees down. And then you're going to come forward, so pull yourself forward. You're going to aim for the baby's forehead. Now, if you're not super confident with your arm strength, make sure you keep your knees down. You can maybe keep your butt up in the air, option 1. Option 2 is lean forward a little bit more, keep your butt down, core tight, and then lean down, kiss the baby, and then into an upward dog. Only go as far as you can, that will keep your back good. Eye contact with the baby really helps them enjoy it more. Okay? What do you think? And then push your hips back, go into a child's pose. Reach your arms forward. You can still keep contact with the baby. Bring your hands onto their hands. And then bring your hands down onto the mat. Tuck your toes under and see if you can lift up into a downward dog. So bring your hips up nice and high. Keep that bend in your knees though. Keep a big bend in your knees and then try and work your hips high first. So think about your hips going to the top corner of the room first. Press down through your hands. Keep that bend in your knees, and then once you feel like your back's starting to straighten out, then start to extend your legs a little. Baby's getting bored, so inhale, come forward. Now you can bring your knees down to the ground here again if you need, and then come down to the ground. And then I like to do a few of these downward dogs, so go back to downward dog. If you do have your hair out, it helps entertain the baby, but they do tend to pull on it depending what age it is. Inhale, come forward, come down, smile, upward dog, and then downward dog. Just do one more time, try and go through a little bit of flow. So come forward, smile, hello. Bring your knees down, come down, and then up into upward dog. So try and really open your chest here rather than so much in your low back. When you think about pulling your chest forward and then reaching up. Yes. Tuck your toes under, go back to downward dog. Right leg's gonna lift up and then step it forward, or if you need, bring it onto the mat and then pull it up however you can. Step your right foot forward. Reach your chest forward, so hands are gonna stay either side of the baby. Reach your chest forward, and then keeping your hands where they are, you're gonna just push your hips back and get a little bit of straightening out into that right leg. Lift your toes up. So you don't need to be straightened all the way back here. We don't want the back to be rounded. We want the hamstring to be lengthening. So keeping your chest over the baby, face over the baby, and then just try and push your hips back. Pull some funny faces. Can you do that? Stick your tongue out. And then do that a few times. So come forward, inhale, and then exhale. It's actually really good if you have really loud breath. I think they like it better. As you come forward, if you really sink through this back hip, you should feel a good stretch into that back hip. And then exhale. Inhale, come forward. So last time here. And now your right hand, you're going to lift up your right hand, reach it up to the sky, and then you're going to do some circles, so bring it down. So stroke across your baby, maybe say hello, little tickles, and then reach up and around. Bring it down. So try and keep sinking this back hip down. You should feel a good stretch. Hello, and then reach up. One more time, bring it down. Hello, and then reach up. And then let's do the other side. So bring your right hand down. Left hand's going to circle this time, so bring it down and around, and up. Down and around, and up. Down and around. Really try and open through your chest here. And up. Woo! And then place both hands back down. And then keep that left knee on the ground. You're going to bring that right knee up and just do a few hip circles. So try and circle through that hip one way and then the other way. Try and keep a little bit of bracing through your core here so you're not going all over the place. Just getting a little bit of core work. Tuck your toes under and then lift your hips up again. Go through one more little modified flow, so come forward. Now if you are really confident here, keep your core tight and then bend your elbows, come down. And then lift up into that upward dog. That's good. Yeah? And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Left leg's going to come forward this time. Bring your left leg forward to the outside of your hand. Big smiles. Actually a hoodie, something really casual clothes. This kind of helps probably too to entertain them little ones. They're much more about seeing your face though. So once you've got that left foot forward, come forward and then press those hips back. So again, keep your chest over the baby. Just press your hips back. So you're really trying to get that stretch through the hamstrings, not so much rounding in the back. You're trying to keep your chest forward. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, come forward. And then exhale. Again, loud breathing's good. Yeah. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. And then come forward. You're going to do those circles again. So this time left arm's going to reach up. Circle it out and around. Woo! Inhale, reach up. Woo! Woo! And then the other side. So left hand down, reach the right arm up. She loves that. Don't you, little Olive? Nice big circles. So there's that little bit of soft touch on their face. You can do anything that your baby likes, obviously. One more. Counting's probably good if you want to count with them. Good. How's that? And then we'll go back to that downward dog. Tuck that back toe under any way you can. Come back to that downward dog. Now you can start to stretch your legs out a little bit more here. Start to press your heels down towards the ground. Really press into your shoulders too. Try and think about your chest coming towards your thighs. So you get that opening in your upper back and your shoulders. If you're doing a lot of feeding, feel the quite tight there. Hello. Kicking my hair. And then slowly step all the way forward. So you're right either side of the baby. Hello. Hello. And then bring your feet mat width apart. And you're going to come down to any version of a squat that you can. So just come down and hold a little bit into that squat, obviously depending on how you're going down there and everything. Just go to your version. And then bring your butt down to the ground. Legs either side of the baby. So spread your legs out, you can straddle. I'm just going to go this way. So straddle your legs nice and wide. Lift up through your chest. And all you're going to do first is bring your arms out. You're going to rotate one side so the baby can maybe see your fingers. And then you're going to reach that opposite arm to the outside of that toe. So you're getting that nice rotation through that spine. It should feel good. Lift up tall. Rotate. and then reach. Lift up tall, and then rotate. Maybe give them a little touch on the way through. Rotate and reach. Lift up tall, rotate, and then reach. And then you're going to go right hand down to the inside of your right leg, reach up, and then do a nice side bend through that side. And then you can come back through the center to go to the other side. Hello. And then reach the opposite arm up. I find she really tends to like watching my fingers, my hands, making lots of noise. But she was about to roll over. She likes to roll and not watch Mum anymore. Wow. And come back through the middle. Go one more time to that left side. Good talking. And then come back to the center. Can take them now. They might be starting to get a little bit talkative. They might be starting to get cranky. So just do what you can. If they're starting to get cranky, it could help them. You might need to stop. You've already done a bit, then that's fine. So we're going to go down into our back now. Now, some babies will love this. Maybe just have them on their on your tummy. Some will just love the tummy time. If you want a little bit more, you can start to lift the baby up. Lift your knees up, and then you're going to put them into the airplane. And then this is more for them than you. Although it is good to sort of have your legs in this tabletop position, you can start to think about your back position, so pressing your back down and then lifting, just doing little pelvic tilts. Or you can just start lifting your legs up and down with the baby. Hello. I think this is quite good for their spatial awareness as well. You can do any funny faces. Whee! And then I like to just go a little bit side to side to give my back a little bit of a massage, so your low back. You can actually bring your knees a little bit closer to your chest and do a little bit more of a little massage for your low back. Good. And then bring them down, lift up, bring your legs down, and then they can sit onto your lap. So you can keep hold of them here. Now you're going to start to just do a few bridges. So bring your feet hip width apart, a little bit closer towards your butt. And then you're going to try and roll up one vertebrae at a time. So press your low back down into the ground. Start to push up one vertebrae at a time. Lift up off the ground. So you should feel tension in your glutes now, and even in the back of your legs. If you start to get hamstring tightness or cramps, come down nice and slowly. But that just means that you probably haven't done it for a little while. So stop and stretch it out if you need to. And then we'll go 2 more times. So roll up, lift up, make sure you've got a good hold of the baby. Hey. And then come down nice and slow. Starting to get squiggly. One more time. Can we do one more? And then roll up nice and slow. Hey. And then come down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. So roll all the way back down. Now, last part, you're going to extend your legs out. Keep them sitting like this, or maybe onto their belly. You're going to just take the time to take. Let's go for 6 nice deep inhales and exhales, just to finish off your day. Not even finish off your day. You're probably doing this in the middle of the day or the morning. Just take 6 breaths to just relax and just take the time for you for 6 breaths. Try and ignore what they're doing. Nice long inhale and exhale. See if you can make the breath deeper each time. And then open your eyes. Either stay laying down if you can. If your baby's gone to sleep, I would highly recommend laying down and having a little sleep. If you need to go do anything else, go do that. But just thank yourself for taking a little bit of time to prioritize you and your baby. Good, can't think of the word, mum brain. Just good bonding for you and the baby. That's what I meant to say. Okay guys, bye.